There is a lot that goes into a full website design project. Branding, website design, website strategy, development, copy, and more. A lot of designers think they need to do it all to be a real designer, but that really could not be farther from the truth. Today, we're going to go over why you don't need to do it all to be a real designer and the steps to get started focusing on the parts that you really love. It's important to realize that finding a specific part of the web design process that you specialize in is good for you, your clients, and your business overall. When you focus on the parts of a project you're really good at, you are going to give your clients better results and you are going to be happier with the overall process. There's absolutely no reason to feel like any less of a professional if you don't offer all of the pieces that goes into creating a website. Each piece, design, strategy, development, branding, those are all individual expertises. Giving your full attention to the one thing you're really good at and outsourcing the rest will only make you better. To get started focusing on the parts you really love, you first have to identify what parts you aren't so crazy about. Think through the full process of each service you offer and what you'd imagine your very ideal offering to look like. Are there any parts of your current process that make you anxious, nervous, or even annoyed? For a lot of designers, the part that brings up those feelings is development, but for you it could be branding, strategy, or even the web design portion. Whatever pieces aren't making you feel excited are the pieces that it's time to get rid of. Once you do, you're going to find yourself enjoying your projects a whole lot more. Even just the thought of getting rid of it right now might even make you feel better. Once you decide the pieces that aren't your specialty, it's time to find your partners in crime. First, consider people you're already familiar with or even friends with to outsource the pieces that you don't want to handle anymore. If you don't know anyone personally, look around at different people's websites or ask friends for recommendations. Something important to keep in mind is that you want people who specialize in the part you're looking to get rid of rather than someone who offers the full package, including your specialty. The next step is figuring out the process of how all of you will work together. You'll need to decide whether both of you will communicate with the client or if one person will take care of that portion, or if one of you will manage the whole project and subcontract out a piece to the other. And after that, you'll need to adjust the offerings on your website. There are really two options here. Option one is to keep your packages how you currently have them on your website and include the cost and timeline of the other people inside of your packages. If you do go this route, expect to have to bump your prices up a little bit to account for the other people. You'll likely find that people who specialize in a certain portion are going to cost a little bit more than you did when you were bundling it all together because that's the one piece that they are really good at. You can also just list the specific piece you are specialized in, such as branding or website design. If you do this, make sure it's really clear what's included and what's not. For example, a lot of clients aren't going to know what it means if you say you do web design but don't offer web development. I hope that by thinking through this process, you can already see how much more enjoyable your projects will be when you're just focusing on the part you really, really love. Those stressful pieces won't be your responsibility anymore, and it's always fun to collaborate with other creatives on a project. If you're a designer who is ready to ditch the development, I have got a free resource for you. Get Back to Design is a series that teaches you everything you know to get rid of the development portion of your projects and partner with a developer. We go over the entire collaboration process, what to know before going in, and how to find the perfect developer for you. Leave a comment below and let me know if there are any pieces of your current projects you're ready to get rid of, or if you have any questions at all about the process. Thank you so much for watching today. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit subscribe.